So I'm going to do a few little things on mediumship. I'm going to do one on mediumship itself. This is not that. This one's on physical mediumship. So I'm going to call my connection on the other side just one. I was calling it John Doe, but I know too many Johns. So let's just call it one with miscellaneous mediumship techniques. The first technique I'm going to do is the magic 8-ball on aliens, Bigfoot, and UFO. And like I said, this is a form of physical mediumship, an example of physical mediumship. So basically, after I've written the questions, I really don't have much pull on what comes up. So I'm not all gaga on mediumship. I've got pros and cons to it. I'll talk more on mediumship later, as a general topic. But right now I'm going to start talking about certain types of mediumship. Okay, let's get down to it. This is what's left of my magic 8-ball. I still have the ball. I'll put it back together someday. I gotta trim some of the glue off. I do get a little more alcohol in here. We've got too big of an air bubble to really work right. And I need a flashlight to see this one. That's the problem with it. So my first poll is not likely. Now let's start this over again because I got non-likely, but I didn't really shake it right, and I didn't know if I asked it right. Let's start over again. Well, I never do that though. Whenever I ask the 8-ball twice, I always get a shit answer. So remember the first time I said not likely. Which means, doesn't mean they don't, it means very few, if any. Oh no, cat invasion. Alright, so do Bigfoot exist as a physical entity? Do Bigfoot exist as physical entities? Can I meet a Bigfoot in the woods? It's a real physical entity. Most likely. So it went from not to most likely. Still a dithered. So I'm not really sure I asked it properly the first time. But either way, I got a dithered answer. Alright. Are most Bigfoot sightings non-physical? So this is my theory that most Bigfoot sightings aren't physical, a physical being. They're of some kind of illusion. The person is tripped out and seeing an astral entity or demon, a shapeshifter, something that's not physical. Later on I'll be asking if BF can be temporarily physical. So that's another possibility, a shapeshifter that goes in and out of the physical. So, but here I'm just asking if it's a non-physical being. Are most BF sightings non-physical? Maybe. I guess that's the problem with the magic 8-ball. You do have dithered answers. Are most Bigfoot sightings explainable as mistakes? Mistaken identity? Just a flat no. Nope, people aren't that stupid. They saw something. Wish I could see that better. Let me put it out of sight here. Yeah, it says no, it's just a little off kilter. So no, that explainable as mistakes. Can Bigfoot be temporarily physical? Can Bigfoot be temporarily physical? Not likely. Can't really write like this. Not likely. And I think it's actually might have said no before I shook it, before I tried to get it to flatten out. Alright. Do aliens visit Earth in physical bodies? So can I meet a real alien in his real physical body, shake hands with him, touch his physical body, or I don't want to say that because they could be in a spacesuit. I would presume they would be in a spacesuit. But do aliens visit Earth in physical bodies as opposed to visiting via probes? It's kind of more likely. So physical bodies coming to Earth in spacesuits or not. I get a flat no. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings of physical ET craft. Significant portion of UFO sightings physical ET craft. Meaning more than just one or two. I've got a firm answer here. It's a no. Firm answer, no. Are a significant number of UFO sightings deliberate illusions by non-physical entities? So, astral entities, demons, angels, whatever. Non-physical people making illusions, making people think they're seeing UFOs. Got an answer. Most likely. Huh. Are most UFOs explainable mistakes? Meaning, most of them just observer error? It's really a physical plane on your nose, face, cause. Easily explainable. Are most UFOs explainable mistakes? Not really. Unidentified. Oh, look good. So, yeah, we kind of know that anyway. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions foisted over us by other human people? So, fakers. We all know there's a little fakery, but there is a significant portion fakery. I'm going to show you again. I got it all look good again, but are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions caused by other people? Physical human people. Yes. Firm yes. So I've always kind of wondered about that. These people who guarantee they'll show you a UFO, and every night there's a show in the desert. I wonder about some of those. And that's not likely. I guess they're all readable enough. Interesting. How would I have answered this list without the 8-ball? Do BF exist as physical entities? I'm skeptical. My answer agrees to theirs, not likely. Are BF sightings non-physical? Maybe. Are most BFs non-physical? Maybe. As opposed to mistakes, I suppose. Are most BF sightings explainable as mistakes? No, they aren't. Can BF be temporarily physical? Not likely. So that's kind of blows my face shifter. Shapeshifter. And the only one that's really positive there is, are BF sightings non-physical? Maybe. Interesting. So, do aliens visit Earth in physical bodies? No. Well, that's not likely. Okay, just a plain no on physical bodies. Okay, are most ET sightings of non-physical illusions? Are most ET alien sightings of non-physical illusions? Projections or whatever? Yes. So there could be aliens making these projections. Are most alien encounters explainable mistakes? Yes. Well, that's probably likely. Most people. That's so odd, though. I'm talking aliens, not UFOs here. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings of physical ET craft? No. That agrees with the above. So it's consistent, at least. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions by non-physical entities? Most likely. Are UFOs explainable mistakes? All look good. Or most, which means a lot of them are a significant portion of UFOs slightly deliberate illusions by people. Yes, and that's probably what people are seeing in the desert when they get these guaranteed results every night. Of course, there's many types of physical mediumship, not just using a magic 8-ball. I mean, there's I Ching, there's flipping a coin. There's just a myriad of things you can do. Take signs from. To make it a sign, though, you should try to communicate with something. Try to clear the air a little bit, Tune up. Get in your vibe. What do I want to say? You don't want to just hit it cold. You don't want to hit it when you're in a real bad mood or negative. You don't want to use this type of technique, when you're feeling bad. And you probably want to do a little bit of clearing before you do it. Either a formal clearing prayer or just getting into a higher vibe. So, many forms. Another form is just coins. So I used to do this a lot when I used to carry coins. I don't really carry coins too often. Being old and not going anywhere. But I would grab however many coins I had in my pocket and then just spread them in my hand and look at them and say, well, there's my answer. I got this many heads and this many tails. I take heads as positives and tails as negatives. So somehow I felt moved to take 5 coins. I'm going to take 5 coins. I'm going to go through this whole list again with 5 coins. And I'm hoping my guides, the one or whoever, will influence these coins. I should have done more. I'm not going to do any more of a entrainment than that. Okay, do Bigfoot exist as physical entities? Do Bigfoot exist as physical entities? Asking the one. Wow. I got 5 out of 5. That's kind of surprising. Are most Bigfoot sightings non-physical? Are most Bigfoot sightings non-physical? Meaning, are they an illusion foisted on us by astral entities, spirits, whatever? Your odd neighbor. Are most Bigfoot sightings non-physical? Non-physical. Bigfoot sightings non-physical. So are these people seeing animals or are they seeing an illusion? Five out of 5, yes. What is that? Sure can. Maybe I need a different set of coins here. 5 out of 5 again. That's kind of unusual. Are most Bigfoot sightings explainable as mistakes? Are most Bigfoot sightings explainable as mistakes? Mistaken identification. Alright, I got 3 out of 5 saying yes. Can Bigfoot be temporarily physical? So is Bigfoot A non-physical entity that can be temporarily physical. Or shapeshifter that can be physical when he shifts into the Bigfoot costume. Can the Bigfoot be temporarily physical? And here I get a no. You get 4 no's, 1 yes. I get 1 out of 5, let's say, because I'm just going to count the ones. Yeses. Alright, let's go to the aliens. Do aliens visit Earth in their physical bodies? Do aliens visit Earth in physical bodies? Extraterrestrial aliens visit Earth in physical bodies. One, two. I get 3 out of 5 on this one. Which probably means sometimes. Are most ET alien sightings, meaning not just a craft, but seeing an ET, an alien, are most sightings of aliens of non-physical illusions? Are most ET sightings of non-physical? So is it an illusion? If people see aliens, are they seeing a physical body or are they seeing an illusion? Four tails. So 1 out of 5. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings of physical ET craft? Are a significant portion of UFO sightings of for entertainment purposes only? But there seems to be some correlation here. Most likely got 5 out of 5. Maybe was a 5 out of 5. That's not too well correlated. No, 3 out of 5. Not likely, 1 out of 5. That's a great correlation. No, 3 out of 5. Yes, 1 out of 5. So that's my biggest departure. Yes, 3 out of 5. No, 4 out of 5. No, 4 out of 5. That's kind of a departure there too. Most likely 3 out of 5. Outlook good. 2 out of 5. Yes, 2 out of 5. The battery died while I was reviewing the last 4 questions on UFOs. So I'm going to go over those just briefly to sum them up. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings of a physical ET craft? I got 4 out of 5 yeses, and that bucks against that no that I got from the other method. It was a flat no. So that's kind of a... I like to say that you can use the coins as a number, or a portion on these ones that are dithered, but this isn't a dithered answer, it's a no answer. Second one of the last 4. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions by non-physical entities? Non-physical entities. Ball said most likely, which is kind of a dithered answer. And then I got 3 out of 5 yeses on the coins. Are most UFOs explainable mistakes? Outlook good. 2 out of 5. So dithered answer either way. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions by people? Yes. That's a definite answer. And then coins give me 2 out of 5 yeses. So Not such a strong yes there. More of a no. Are a significant portion of UFO sightings deliberate illusions by people? And it's kind of a bad question because I use that significant portion. There's judgment in some of these questions. I use words like significant portion. I really couldn't see a way to make them crisper than that, though. In terms of, what point do you say yay or nay? There's some of this leaking through, but not most of it. How do you capture that? Anyway, it's an experiment. I should do a little more prep, take it a little more seriously, rather than just slap dab. That's my slap dab answers. And more for an example of technique than serious about the outcomes. If I really wanted to be serious about the outcomes, I would, take some time and have cleared myself, got into a meditative state, maybe limited my caffeine that morning, etc. There he is. So, do with it what you will. I'm just trying to show us some physical mediumship.